Here are 3 foods you need to stop eating immediately.
Oh, won't you look at that?
How to oil your branch saw.
Hämäläinen.
Joo.
Niin.
On ollut semmoista ahdistuneisuutta, keskittymisvaikeuksia. Tuntuu, että elämäni virtaa ohi.
Elämä virtaa ohi. No mutta, tutkitaan. No niin kuin näkyy, niin täällähän on kaikenlaista paskaa. ASMR-ruosteen poistovideoita, nämä on ihan tyypillisiä sun ikäisillä miehillä. Hevosen kengitystutorial, dashcam-videoita, extreme building demolition compilation, viehearvosteluja, pinnien boksauttelua, videoita on somehaasteita. Okei, istu vaan. Kirjoitan reseptin Rakkautta ja anarkiaa -elokuvafestivaalille. Oireiden vakavuuden huomioon ottaen suosittelen ihan sarjakorttia. Näin. Kysyttävää.
Tens of thousands of Ukrainians have fled their home country, crossing the border to Poland.
To what has been called the biggest refugee crisis of the 21st century.
The number of Ukrainian companies in the Polish market has increased to 25,000.
Cytuję: mamy na utrzymaniu drugi naród. Pytam, jak długo?
Każdy biznes, szczególnie handel, to zbudowanie relacji. Nie tylko z klientami, ale także z sąsiadami.
Moglibyśmy sobie nawzajem pomagać, przesyłać między nami klientów i gwarantuję Ci, że ich kelnerzy mieliby na pewno najlepsze fryzury.
Starkart, wierzycie w to, że biznesy nie tylko muszą ze sobą konkurować, ale mogą się wzajemnie napędzać i wspierać.
Poles know Ukraine and Ukraine knows Poland. That creates something that's crucial in business, particularly in a difficult environment. That is trust. And I think businesses in both countries trust each other.
It shows how Ukrainian businesses are giving more to Poland's economy than they take. The tool shows that there is indeed room for everyone in Poland when it comes to business.
For thousands of years, world-famous Turkish rugs have been produced by woman labor. The beautiful, colorful patterns may seem random at first glance, but they have many meanings. Almost like emojis, the symbols express the weaver's life, her desires, her dreams and goals.
Zaten insanlar yaşamlarına göre, hayat hikayelerine göre günceller kendini.
Found almost anywhere in the world, this symbol means marriage, and this, giving birth, a husband. This one is for the wedding night, and this, raising a child, raising a child, raising a child. But the fight for equality is changing the patterns. So we decided to treat the rug patterns the same way. Cash Istanbul presents The Symbols of Change. We found the domestic symbols hidden inside the Turkish rugs and transformed them into new meanings. The new patterns represent not only a marriage, also finding the courage. Not only giving birth, also looking forward. Not only finding a partner, founding the future. Not raising children, rising up.
Normalde biz geleneksel motifleri dokuyorduk ve sürekli birbirini tekrarlayan şeyler dokuyorduk. Bu farklı bir bakış açısı oluşturdu. Yani kilime bir modernlik getirdi.
World famous Turkish rug patterns start telling the new stories, new goals, new dreams of Turkish women. People immediately embraced the new patterns. And this is how you become a new symbol.
You might be aware of netizens bickering over the pronunciation of foreign brand names such as Costco or IKEA.
Castro.
Carlsberg. Hyundai.
Wait. How do you spell it?
Heineken, please.
The green one?
Temos uma Heineken hoje.
Estamos ya todos conectados. Aquí la Heineken.
Nada melhor do que tomar minha Heineken com 2K.
Heineken.
Nunca deve ser aquele, né?
Ça plane pour moi, moi.
It's Heineken.
Heineken. Ça plane pour moi. Allez hop, la nana, que para que vibration.
E a rapaziada só curtindo aquela Heineken.
Que isso, velho?
Heineken! Heineken! Não é?
Così l'ironia e i famosi marchi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Ça plane pour moi. Moi. Ça plane pour moi.
Sometimes you gotta keep it simple.
Hakkinen?
Yes.
I am the king of the divan.
Lipsi pe bune? Ăsta e un copan?
Mare copan.
Fix un copan.
Am văzut copanul, vreau să vedem ce trebuie să vedem. E pe bune? E pe bune.
Vorbește lumea că este un copan în harta metroului.
Pe bune?
Nu putut rezista tentației, așa că am mers și am găsit copanul de la metro.
Aici sunt, plec în tura copanului. Și ce fac, nu mă mai duc la muncă, mă duc la KFC să mănânc ceva.
Many species are in decline. Butterflies, moths, and hoverflies are declining.
Has drastically declined.
Are disappearing.
Massive decline.
The disappearance of pollinators is a global problem that requires a local solution. So we brought the fight to the backyard by engaging the most unlikely of fighters. Husqvarna's entire fleet of 150,000 robotic lawnmowers. The idea is as simple as it is ambitious, creating the largest nature reserve in Europe, one lawn at a time, by leaving 10% uncut for pollinators. Introducing Rewilding Mode. Together with the engineers at Husqvarna, we created a cutting-edge software update.
Rewilding Mode is a unique innovation that automatically calculates the size of your lawn and leaves 10% of it uncut, where flowers and plants can grow freely, creating a sanctuary for pollinators.
The initiative was launched and sent to all users across Europe. Once installed, the user could create their very own pollinator sanctuary, all with the push of a button. 10% may not seem much, but if all gardens in Europe joined in, we would create a sanctuary 4 times the size of Europe's largest nature reserve.
I think the concept developed around rewilding mode is very exciting. If there are thousands or hundreds of thousands doing the same thing, it would have a massive impact on the planetary level.
And 1 million square meters of lawn have already been rewilded, a number that increases every day. Together with garden expert Tom Massey, we created a guide for everyone, even those without a robot, to rewild their garden. The media outreach sparked massive discussions about the gains of rewilding just 10% of your lawn. Reimagining what perfect means for our industry and for our pollinators.
A music festival for fans tied together by the love of dark tones. In the deep forest of the Hungarian mountain Matra, Black Noise Festival has emerged as one of the country's most influential, genre-specific underground music festivals, going against the dominance of big players. Dark rock, black metal, drone ambient, industrial techno, post-punk, sadcore. It hosts all kinds of niche subculture artists from the region who are not featured in major events at all. let's highlight the local spirit while promoting the festival to a broader audience. Introducing Black Noise, the sound of Martre. A sound experiment which turns the festival's name and its symbolic location into a series of sounds never heard before. At first, we divided the exact three-dimensional map of Martre Mountain into slices. Then we converted the obtained topographical textures into waveforms to create the musical map of the mountain in the form of a wavetable-based oscillator, resulting in the authentic Black Noise. A 20-piece sound package with unique patches. Each represents and is named after an actual location. Also, original sound samples recorded on the spot were included to add an extra sound design layer. These are now available worldwide for musicians for free, in collaboration with the Swedish Kilohertz brand in their award-winning modular synthesizer software, Phaseplant. To promote the festival, current local and regional performers compose new songs for a festival edition album by using the Black Noise patches. Moreover, the Dutch singer Elian gave a pop-up concert on that location which patch inspired them. To involve fans, we also set off a competition for the best composers to win festival tickets. It was even possible to create music live at the festival. A niche campaign needs niche appearances. Most alternative music blogs and cultural magazines reviewed the campaign all over the region. Fans of the festival and its performers also joined the choir on social media. This year, the festival was very popular. It has been extended by 1 day. People came from all over the region to keep Matre's dark vibe further. Black Noise, the sound of Martre.
It is a fact in Turkey that dead bodies, when are found on streets, are covered up with newspapers. A sad yet common image for Turkish people to know that there is a dead person lying underneath. What is also being covered up is femicides.
Başucunda ölmesini bekleyip yanına kimseyi yaklaştırmadı.
Çocuğunun gözü önünde kadın katledildi.
In the past year, there have been 248 suspected female deaths in Turkey. Yet it's unclear whether these suspicious female deaths were suicides or murders. Cases are covered up without being further investigated. Bir Gün newspaper presents Covered Up News. To create awareness on March 8th, International Women's Day, we piled all the articles of suspected female deaths previously published in Bir Gün newspaper. We turned them into a special edition archival print with a headline hard to ignore: Don't let femicides be covered up. On that same day, we turned the print into an ambient installation on the street. The installation is made of the print itself without the need of any other material. It resembled a woman's dead body covered up with newspapers. So, the message of the print came to life. However, it was removed by police intervention within hours. The visuals quickly caught the attention of the media and went viral, rapidly shared by more than 2 million people, and something unexpected happened. On March 8, hundreds of people took their own Bir Gün newspaper and used it as protest banners during Women's Day marches. The print organically turned into a ready-made protest banner, becoming almost the symbol of the marches. A simple ad embraced the mission of being an archive print, an installation, a protest banner, with more than 10 million impressions nationwide, making our very own asset our newspaper, the hero of a campaign.
Prague, the ancient heart of Central Europe and home to the world's oldest functioning astronomical clock.
This unique mechanism has continued ticking for over 6 centuries without a single delay.
Until now. The Czech Republic is rushing. 9 out of 10 Czech drivers admit to speeding regularly. And despite years of road safety campaigns, speeding still accounts for 33% of fatal accidents. The Czech Insurance Association realized this approach doesn't work. Traffic data analysis of the country's busiest highway showed that the average time saved by speeding is 13 minutes. To drive a behavioral change, we gave people a full day when it's okay to be 13 minutes late. Introducing the National Delay Day. A symbolic 13-minute delay woke up a nation into a day full of delayed events.
Spěcháme, protože nemáme čas a snaha ho dohnat vede k nebezpečné rychlosti za volantem. Proto je tu znovu dnešek Národní den bez spěchu.
Národní den bez spěchu.
Národní den bez spěchu.
Národní den bez spěchu. Národní den bez spěchu.
We delayed the astronomical clock and the most important events and shows. The National Cup semifinals.
Dneska máme Národní den bez spěchu.
Major cultural events.
Národního dní bez spěchu.
Národního dne bez spěchu.
University classes. And even the biggest companies delayed their schedules, so everyone can join. The whole country slowed down for a day.
Oceňuju tuhle iniciativu právě protože se daří pravidelně zviditelňovat tohle téma u celé veřejnosti.
With earned media of 10 million euros, our message reached 70% of the nation, and speeding accidents dropped by 9.2%. By investing in long-term impact, we're reminding Czechs that it's better to be 13 minutes late.
Шість загиблих і 16 поранених через російську атаку на Харківщині. Ворог ударив по поштовому терміналу у передмісті Харкова. Влучання зафіксували у вантажному корпусі, де в момент удару працювали люди.
On October 21st, 2023, Russian army attacked with a missile postal center of Nova Post in Kharkiv region. Inside the postal center, there were workers who continued to send parcels throughout Ukraine. 8 people were killed. 14 injured. Most of the postal center was destroyed. This tragedy hits hearts of many Ukrainians and people around the world. For Nova Post, it was important to unite people around the tragedy. To do this, the brand launched a communication with a symbolic illustration by Otem Gusev. This image touched many people. Next, Nova Post collected all parcels that survived the attack and marked each one with message. This parcel survived the missile strike and sent them to the addresses despite everything.
Люди почали отримувати посилки, які вціліли після удару по новій пошті на Харківщині.
Survived parcels became strong message for everyone. Response was immediate. More than 9 million contacts with Nova Post and millions of impressions worldwide. The communication went viral. Top Ukrainian bloggers spread information about tragedy and survived parcels. Nova Post continues to work for all Ukrainians with courage to deliver the future.
Lebanon's economic crisis is getting worse.
The Lebanese lira, the local currency, is worthless.
تنقي الليمونات وتعودنا ببيتنا نعمل مونة، بس أنا شخصياً إلي حوالي 22 سنة.
اخدي عن الماما انه بتحب المونه، بتأدى بركه،
وخصوصا بهالأيام الصعبة.
يلا ساعدك. يا نيساني حلوة يا مشوار من دار لدار يا حلوة
سيبنا الحلوة يا نيساني حلوة يا مشوار من دار لدار يا
انطلقت من داخل بيوت نساء لبنان.
Families everywhere have their own methods of preserving food. If programs like this are able to harness that and give them opportunities to generate income, this can be a really important impact globally.
هذا بيصير يعمل شيء باسمه وما بيكون فخور. طول عمرها بوك منورة عرفوفنا بالبيت، شو حلو، شوف شغل ايدي عرفوف بوك اليوم.
% of Ukraine's economy depends on food and agricultural exports. Now, landmines occupy 30% of our land, which is twice the size of Portugal. Countless agricultural fields remain dangerous.
It's scary when we're working in the fields, it's scary on the way back.
People can't work there, but someone else can. Introducing the Minefield Honey Project, led by the Ministry of Foreign Affairs together with Agricultural Group Kernel and powered by bees. The magic mix of nature and tech turned unsafe areas into flourishing gardens for honeymaking.
За допомогою сільськогосподарських дронів заміновані поля засіяти спеціальним міксом з насіння водоносних трав.
Unique beehives were designed. One side welcomes bees, the other warns humans to stay away. The hives were placed on safe areas in front of mined fields. And since bees collect honey as far as 2 miles away from the hive, it allowed them to cover huge areas that no one else would be able to use. The produced honey became a strong symbol of resilience and hope.
Мед мінних полів.
Exclusive honey jars, featuring details about our cause, have become a diplomatic tool to invite people to fundraising events for Ukraine's demining efforts.
The world needs to unite to address this major issue. It's crucial for Ukraine's economy and global food security.
The profits from the 2024 Minefield honey harvest will directly support communities that can no longer use their fields for work. That's how minefields become useful again for the people.
For more and more pubs, it's last call.
Rising costs, rising utilities, rising cost of materials.
In the last 10 years alone, we've lost 10,000 pubs.
Trying to be as loud as possible to say this just can't happen.
The closure of a traditional Irish pub impacts the community immensely. And once it's gone, it's gone.
There are many other historical areas which get huge support from the government. For example, museums.
Welcome to Sean's Bar, the oldest pub in Ireland, Europe. According to the legend, Oliver St. John Gogat, around 900 AD, a man called Michael Quinn acquired this photograph of Toner.
Heineken Ireland were launching this new initiative, which is to turn these old Irish pubs into museums.
Gives those pubs kind of an extra jolt and keeps them going for another couple hundred years.
I'm here outside of Toner's pub.
The heritage of the pub in the community.
Irish pubs could officially become museums.
I feel that the idea of turning a pub into like a mini museum is fantastic.
Toner's Pub here on Baggot Street is a living museum. I'm the curator of that museum.
Grant aided, tax exemptions, etc. The Irish pub gets support from the government. How many museums are closing?